You keep forgetting new English words not because you're bad at learning, but because you're learning them the wrong way. Flashcards, lists, repetition, they don't work long term. Your brain doesn't remember isolated words. It remembers moments, emotions, and patterns. So if you're tired of studying today and forgetting tomorrow, this is the fix you've been waiting for. The main reason most learners forget vocabulary is simple. Your brain deletes what it doesn't use. When you learn a word once, say persistent, and never use it again, your brain says, "This isn't important." It pushes it into the back of your mind or just deletes it completely. That's why you study a word today and can't remember it tomorrow. This isn't your fault. It's how your brain protects you from overload. So how do we trick it? By making the word unforgettable. One of the biggest mistakes learners make is trying to learn words in isolation, like this: Monday, persistent; Tuesday, ambitious; Wednesday, determined; Thursday, forget all of them. Instead of learning in lists, learn in context. Say the word in a real sentence. Make it about you. Example: I kept applying for jobs even when I felt like quitting. I was persistent. Suddenly, it's not just a word, it's a story, a moment, something your brain wants to remember. Try it now. Take the word you learned today and use it in a sentence about yourself. You'll be shocked how fast it sticks. If you want to remember new English words forever, stop trying to memorize. Start trying to experience. Words stick when they mean something to you, not when you repeat them. So how else can you do this? Let's talk about one of the most powerful tools in language learning: spaced repetition. Spaced repetition is a scientifically proven method used by top language learners around the world. Here's how it works. You review a word just before you're about to forget it. So instead of seeing persistent once on Monday, you see it again on Tuesday, then Friday, then next week. Each time, your brain says, "Oh, right, this is important." And the more you space it out, the deeper it gets stored in your long-term memory. You can use apps like Anki or Quizlet to set this up automatically, or build your own system with flashcards and a calendar. Either way, spaced repetition beats cramming every time. You can't expect to remember a word after seeing it once, but if you review it at the right time, your brain will lock it in forever. Spaced repetition is not magic, it's science, and it's one of the best ways to stop forgetting new words. Now let's talk about another game changer: active recall. To really remember a word, you have to actively recall it. That means, after learning persistent, ask yourself, what does persistent mean? Can I use it in a sentence? Can I explain it without looking it up? This forces your brain to dig into its memory, which strengthens the connection. Studies show that active recall is far more effective than rereading or highlighting. So start asking yourself questions. Test yourself daily. You'll remember more with less effort. If you want to remember new English words, don't just read them. Say them. Write them. Use them. Make your brain work for the answer. Because when you do that, you're building muscle memory for your mind. There's one rule in language learning: if you don't use it, you lose it. So once you learn a new word, commit to using it at least 3 times that day. Tell a friend, write a sentence, think about it while walking, repeat it out loud. Every time you use it, your brain says, "This word matters," and over time, it becomes part of your natural vocabulary. So don't just learn a word, live with it, use it, speak it, write it, make it yours. Using a word once won't help. Using it 3 times a day for a week, that's how you make it stick. So next time you learn a new word, promise yourself you'll use it daily. You'll thank yourself later. Want to make remembering words easier? Use these tools: Anki, Quizlet, flashcard apps with spaced repetition, Notion, create your own vocabulary tracker, Grammarly helps you write sentences correctly, Youglish, search any word and see how native speakers use it, Speechling, practice pronunciation and record yourself. These tools make learning efficient, fun, and effective. Combine them with what we've already covered: context, spaced repetition, active recall, and you'll never forget a word again. Don't memorize words, connect them to your life. Use spaced repetition to review at the right time. Test yourself with active recall. Say the word out loud and use it daily. Track your progress and celebrate small wins. Also, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every time you mess up, you learn more. So speak freely, write boldly, and keep going. Remembering new English words isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Pick one tip from this video, apply it today, and watch your vocabulary grow permanently.